Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Leela Samuel here with biology first chapter. Food, where does it come from? Last week we discussed about the terms such as food variety, ingredients, etc. And also I gave two activities to complete, that is activity 1.1 and activity 1.2. And now we can go through the activity 1.1. There you can see the names of students or friends you can write. That columns are vacant. There I am writing three names, Seena, Tommy and Ram. Against of Seena I am writing the food items eats in a day. I am writing chapati and vegetable curry. Tommy I am writing dosa and chutney. Ram, against of Ram I am writing rice and sambar. And below that table you can see that few food items are kept it on the banana leaf, idli, sambar and chutney, and fish curry you can see in the bowl, and sambar is also in the bowl. And again you can see another picture, and boiled rice is kept in a dish. And for cooking this boiled rice we need two ingredients are needed, that is rice and water. That means raw rice and water, that last week we discussed about. On the other hand, some food items are made with many ingredients. To prepare vegetable curry we need different kinds of vegetables, salt, spices, oil and so on. Okay, now let us discuss about the activity 2. There you can see food item and ingredients are given. And below food items, roti or chapati. In North Indian side they call chapati as roti, and their ingredients are given. There you can see atta and water. Dal. Dal means in Malayalam paripu. Pulses, water, salt, oil, ghee and spices, and one column is vacant there. There you can write any food item. Here I am writing boiled rice. There in the ingredients column I am writing rice and water. I hope all of you did your homework, and one thing I am reminding you, all of you should be regular with your homework, assignments and test papers, because all these marks are considered for your internal assessment. From these activities what do we find? We find some ingredients are common while cooking. Good example I can tell you, salt. We use while cooking all the curries, we use salt. Where do these ingredients come from? And next portion is 1.2, food materials and sources. Let me ask you one question. What is called a source? A place from which something can be obtained, that is called a source. Let me ask you one question. From where do you get fruits and vegetables? Of course, you know about fruits and vegetables, we get it from plants. And what are the sources of rice or wheat? That also we know that it is getting from paddy or wheat fields. And let me ask you one question there. What is a crop? We can say crop is a cultivated plant grown on a large scale for getting profit, or we can say for commercial purpose. Commercial purpose means for selling. And another product which we are getting from animals are milk, eggs and meat. And some more examples you can include. And you can read and find out from the different journals or from different magazines. Okay, and next there you can see one activity is given, 1.3, ingredients used to prepare food items and their sources. There idli is given. Idli we know that we are using rice, and urad dal, salt and water is essential for making idli. These all ingredients, from where do we get it? Rice we get it from plant, and the urad dal means uluna, that we get it from plant. Salt we get it from ocean, and water we get it from earth. Earth means from rivers and ponds. Chicken curry, chicken it is an animal product. Spices and a plant product. Oil and ghee, from plants also we get it, and from animals also we get it. Water from the earth, that is from rivers and ponds. Kheer is a payasam, okay. Milk, rice, sugar, all these ingredients are needed while preparing kheer, and there milk we are getting from animal, rice we are getting from plant, and sugar we are getting from, there it is vacant place, there you should write about sugar we are getting from sugar cane. Next, activity 3, below activity 3 you can see that there two pictures are given, that is one is paddy field, and below that you can see that bullock carts. By using bullock carts, sacks of grains are transported from one place to another. In this way it is transported from one place to another. Nowadays instead of bullock carts we are using lorries to carry these grains from one place to another. And plants are the sources of food ingredients like grains, cereals, vegetables and fruits. Animals provide us with milk, meat products and eggs. Cows, goats and buffaloes are some common animals which give us milk. All these things you know about. Milk and milk products like butter, cream, cheese and curd also we are getting from the milk. Here you can write one question, that is name the milk products. And next we can go through the portion 1.3, plant parts and animal products as food. Here you can see one picture is given, root is given. Root can be classified into two, that is primary root and secondary root. And next flower. Flower we know that is very essential for ornamental purposes and aesthetic purposes we use. Aesthetic means for getting pleasure, okay, and for scent making also using. And bud, from the bud we get the flowers after blossoming. And next is stem, we know stem is giving support to the plant, and leaf it is using for photosynthesis. And we know some plants have two or more edible. Edible means eatable parts will be there. And seeds of mustard plants give us oil, and the leaves are used as a vegetable. And pumpkin flowers after soaking in a rice paste we can fry it. It is tasty. You can ask your mother to cook and give for you. And another one bubble you can see that is Paheli wants to know if any of our food comes from sources other than plants and animals. That you find out and let me know the answer next week, okay. Next table 1.4, plant parts as food is given, and there two columns are left remain that you have to do it as your homework. In the first it is given brinjal curry, ingredients and sources, plant part which give us the ingredients. Brinjal is given. Brinjal, it is a fruit, we are getting it from plant. Chilli as a spice, any other spice name also you can write, it is a fruit. And oil from groundnut, mustard, soya bean and any other plant, it is also a seed, okay. And other two columns you have to do yourself. Example, any example you can write about. Next you can go through the box which is given in the page number 4. There, do not try to touch unknown plants around you to see if they are edible. Some plants could be poisonous. So what am I telling is, you should not try to cook any unknown plants because sometimes it may be poisonous, after it may be killing us. So you should be very careful while choosing the plants for cooking. And activity 5 you can say that it's an easy task, you can do it at home with the help of mother. You collect a few pea seeds, or gram seeds, and after that you can soak it in a water and wrap it with a wet cloth. 2-3 days after, you can see that a small white structure may have grown out of the seeds, okay, and this white structure is called it as sprout. And next picture which is given is beehive, and we know in the hive the bees are living and it is collecting the sweet juices from the plants, and these sweet juices are called nectar, and this nectar is converted into honey. And flowers and their nectar may be available only for a part of the year. So the bees used to store this for future purpose. And as you know about this honey, we are using it as a medicine and for eating purpose also, along with the chapatis. Few people used to have that. And next, here also one activity is given, 1.5. Okay, and next, what do animals eat? On the basis of food habits, we can classify the animals mainly into 3, that is herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. What are called herbivores? Herbivores, we can say animals which eat only plant or plant products. Example, buffalo, cow, goat. And you know about goat is not eating any meat items and the cow is not eating any meat items. So these all comes under herbivores. And next, what is called carnivores. These animals which eat only meat items, okay, and or some animals which eat other animals as food, that is called carnivores. Carnivores, example, tiger, lion, etc. And next is omnivores. Omnivores, we can say the animals which eat both plant and plant products, as well as they eat meat items also. So such animals are called omnivores. 1.5, animals and their food. That table you should be completed as your homework. And table 1.6 also. They are given herbivore, carnivore and omnivores. One example is given, that is cow, lion and dog. And remaining 4 columns are given. There you should complete. Vacant columns are there, that you should be completed. And the 1.5 also you should be completed. And I hope everyone understood all these terms. What are the terms I said you now? That is herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. I hope you understood the definition. What are called herbivores? Herbivores, we can say that the animals which eat only plant or plant products. Example, buffalo, cow, goat, etc. And carnivores, it eats both plant. Carnivores eat only animal flesh, and omnivores it eat both plant and plant products as well as meat items. And next we can go through the keywords, that is ingredients, edible, nectar, sprouted seeds, herbivore, carnivore, omnivore. And you can use your notebook. First you should write the heading neatly, and below that you can write these words. Keywords should be written. Only this I am telling you to copy to your notebook, no any other things. And remaining activities which I gave you as homework, you should